Now we will start chapter 15, data handling. Before representing data in any form, we need to be collected, and these collected data are called raw data. When we arrange these data in any form, it convert or it derives information, means we derive information from these data. तो आपको raw data को पहले किसी पर्टिकुलर फॉर्म में अरेंज करना होता है ताकि हम उनसे कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन को डिराइव कर सकते हैं, किसी रिजल्ट पर पहुंच सकते हैं. एंड वी हैव वेरियस मेथड टू अरेंज दीज डेटाज इन एनी पर्टिकुलर फॉर्म, एंड दीज आर टेबुलर फॉर्म, pictograph, tally chart and bar graph. We discuss one by one in this chapter. So, first is tabular form. Representation of data in a table is called tabular form, and second method is pictograph. When we represent data in picture format, it is called pictograph. And next is tally chart, and tally chart में हम क्या करते हैं कि जो वर्टिकल बार्स हैं इनको यूज़ करते हैं हम नंबर ऑफ आइटम्स को काउंट करने के लिए. सो वन वर्टिकल बार रिप्रेजेंट वन क्वांटिटी, टू वर्टिकल बार्स रिप्रेजेंट टू क्वांटिटी और टू आइटम्स, थ्री वर्टिकल बार रिप्रेजेंट थ्री, फोर वर्टिकल बार्स represent four items, and when we represent 5, so we cross by slanting line these four lines. This represent 5. ये किसको represent करेगा? 5 को. Means one vertical bar represent 1, two vertical bar represent 2, three vertical bars represent 3, four vertical bars represent 4 और 5 को रिप्रेजेंट करना होता है. तो इन 4 को हम एक स्लैंटिंग लाइन से इस तरह से कट करते हैं तो ये 5 को रिप्रेजेंट करता है. किसमें? टैली चार्ट में, इन टैली चार्ट. एंड वी कॉल दीज वर्टिकल बार्स टैली मार्क्स. इनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? टैली मार्क्स. So, through tally marks we represent data in tally chart, and bar graph, in a bar graph we represent data with the rectangular bars which are in equal width. Question number 4 from exercise 15.1. Page number 189. Question is, 5 children were given a storybook each. The number of pages they had read at the end of the day are given below. यहाँ 5 children के डेटास हैं और इन डेटास में क्या है कि जितने नंबर ऑफ पेजेस उन बच्चों ने पढ़े हैं उसका हमारे पास में डेटा गिवन है. आरुषि रेड 50 पेजेस, देवेश रेड 45 पेजेस, हनी रेड 55 पेजेस, Kinjal read 40 pages and Winnie read 35 pages. Represent this in a tabular format and also by a pictograph. इन डेटास को हमें tabular form में भी represent करना है और फिर उससे हमें pictograph भी बनाना है. Let us see on the board. So first draw tabular format. So we write here name of children, and number of pages, of storybooks. We write here name is Arushi. Next is Devesh. Arushi read 50 pages and Devesh read 45 pages. Honey read 55 pages. And Kinjal read 40 pages. And last is Winnie. Winnie read 35 pages. So this is the tabular format of the given data. We mark here line also, and we write here title, number of pages read by 5 children. So this is the tabular format. Now we draw pictograph through this information. In pictograph, title must be mentioned and scale must be defined. Means scale जो हम ले रहे हैं हमें पता होना चाहिए कि हमने उस सिंबल को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए कितने यूनिट्स का यूज़ किया है. ठीक है. सो सिंबल मस्ट बी डिफाइंड एंड टाइटल मस्ट बी देयर. सो वी हैव ऑलरेडी टाइटल हियर, number of pages read by 5 children. So we draw, first we mark scale for this. So scale is, now we have multiples of 5. तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं, एक सिंबल को यूज़ करेंगे हम 5 पेजेस के लिए. अब यहाँ पर बुक है तो हम बुक की तरह भी सिंबल यहाँ पर बना सकते हैं. मीनिंगफुल आप सिंबल बना सकते हो और आप दूसरा कोई और सिंबल भी यूज़ कर सकते हो. ठीक है. सो दिस सिंबल रिप्रेजेंट 5 pages is equals to 5 pages. Now draw pictograph. So we write here name of children, and we write here number of pages read by children. Now we write here name Arushi, next is Devesh, Honey, then Kinchal, and last is Winnie. Now Arushi read 50 pages. Now how we decide how many number of symbols we draw here? So is decided by us. ठीक है. So 5 ones are 5, 5 tens are 50. So 10 symbols we represent here. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now in the next, Devesh read 45 pages. So we draw 9 symbols here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now next, honey. 55 pages. So 55 is draw 11 symbols here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Kinjal read 40 pages. So we write here 40 is divided by 5, it is equals to 8. So we draw 8 symbols. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 symbols. And last is Winnie read 35 pages. So 35 is divided by 5 is equals to 7 5s are 35. So we draw 7 symbols here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 symbols. So this is the representation of pictograph of this question. How we draw pictograph, how we decide scale of the scale for the graph. Now let us start exercise 15.1, question number 2. Read the pictograph and answer the following question. Now students, first we read the scale of this graph and here this picture is represent 20 phone calls. ठीक है कि one symbol 20 phone calls को represent कर रहा है and in January month we have 1, 2 and 3 symbols. So 3 symbols means 20 is multiplied by 3 is equals to 60. So we write here 60. Now next is in February month we have only 2 symbols. So 2 symbols means 20 is multiplied by 2 is equals to 40. So we write here 40. Now in March month we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 symbols. So 20 is multiplied by 4, it is equals to 80. And in the April month we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 symbols. So 20 is multiplied by 5, it is equals to 100. So we write here 100. And in the May month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 symbols we have. So 20 is multiplied by 7 is equals to 140. So you write here 140. Now give the answers of the following questions. In which month were the maximum number of calls made? कौन से month में सबसे ज़्यादा phone calls हुए हैं? So this is the month of May. May में हुए 140 calls. यहाँ 60 है, 40, 80, 100 and 140. So you write here name of the month, that is May. Now next question is in which month were the least number of calls made? कौन से मंथ में सबसे कम फोन कॉल्स हुए हैं? तो कौन से मंथ में हुए हैं? 40 हुए हैं फरवरी मंथ में. सो यू राइट हियर फरवरी. Now next is how many calls were made in the month of April. April month में कितने phone calls हुए हैं? That is 100. So you write here 100 calls. And last question is how many calls did the family make by March end? March end तक फैमिली ने कितने कॉल्स किए हैं? तो मार्च एंड में कौन कौन से इंक्लूड हो जाएंगे? जनवरी, फरवरी और मार्च के. सो यू ऐड ऑल दीज calls. So this is 60 plus 40, 100, 100 plus 80, 180. So you write here 180. So you learn in this question how we read the pictograph. Now we will start exercise 15.2, question number 2. Read the bar graph and answer the following questions. First is what does this bar graph depict? ये जो बार ग्राफ है वो क्या शो कर रहा है? ठीक है, किसके बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहा है? सो फर्स्ट वी लुक वेरी केयरफुली दिस बार ग्राफ. लुक दिस बार ग्राफ. प्राइस ऑफ शुगर पर किलोग्राम इज गिवन on the x axis. This is the x axis, this is the horizontal line and this is the vertical line, and this vertical line represent y axis, and on the y axis we have years 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010 and 2011, and on the x axis we have price of sugar per kilogram in the given years, and we have a scale. Now in this graph we have scale. On the x axis 1 centimeter is equal to rupees 5, and on the y axis we have 1 centimeter is equals to 1 year. So this 1 centimeter represent 1 year on the y axis, and this 1 centimeter represent rupees 5. Now students look here, in the 2007 price of sugar is 15 rupees. In 2008 price is 20 rupees. In 2009 price is 30 rupees. And in 2010 price of sugar is rupees 40, and in 2011 price of sugar is 32 rupees and 50 paisa. Now this is the reading of graph. Now we will give the answers of the following questions. Now what does this bar graph depicts? This bar graph depicts the price of sugar since 2007. Now next question is, when was the price of sugar the highest? Highest price कौन से year में थी? In 2010. So you write here year 2010. Now what was the price of sugar in the year 2009? 2009 में प्राइस कितनी थी? 30 रुपीज पर किलोग्राम. रुपीज 30 पर किलोग्राम. And last question is, how much is the increase in price from 2007 to 2010? 2007 से 2010 में जो प्राइस था वो कितना इंक्रीज हुआ है? तो 2007 में प्राइस कितना था? 15 रुपीज, और 2010 में प्राइस कितना था? 40 रुपीज. सो 40 को हम सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे, 40 में से हम 15 को सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे, सो इट इज इक्वल्स टू 25. सो इंक्रीमेंट कितना हुआ या इंक्रीज कितना प्राइस हुआ है? 25 रुपीज पर किलोग्राम. रुपीज 25 पर किलोग्राम. rupees 25 per kilogram. Understood how we read the bar graph and pictograph and how we draw tabular form and pictograph. That's all for today. You keep practicing at home. Thank you. Have a nice day.